Welcome back. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, and
It's hump day. It is hump day, girl. Shit. Find somebody you like and just... Oh, you want to know how I ended the show on Monday? That you couldn't hear?
Goodness.
I ended the show and I go find a loved one that you like or you somewhat like, and you just grab them and you hump their leg, and you've been like, hey, I've been listening to Kicking It with Leslie. So the 500,000 people that's listening...
You're a hot mess.
5% probably hump someone's leg.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. They said it's okay on the radio. Speaking of that, it is official. If you... Let me click here. Hold on. Oh, why isn't this working? Come on, mouse. What is going on?
I don't know.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Well, you know, listeners, there's like 3 monitors, and then there's the laptop, okay? So I had to get the mouse, the cursor from one screen to the other. So if you go to Alexa, in the Alexa skills settings, and you ask to play Stylin Radio, you can hear us throughout your house.
Very nice.
So that is back up and it's working. It was working before and then it went down, and we don't know why it went down, but now it's back up and it's working perfectly fine. We tested it. So yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, that's something else you missed.
My voice throughout your whole house.
Yeah, you can hear.
I really don't like my voice. Just saying.
Everybody says you have a sexy voice. You have a radio voice.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're like...
But I don't think so.
You're like, I don't like my voice. Michelle was the same way on the morning show.
Yeah.
First time she heard herself on the radio, she goes, what did you do to my voice? And we're like, we didn't do anything. And she's like, I can't believe I sound like that. I sound good. I'm just like, well, how do you think we hear it? You know, when you talk to us, you know?
Oh, my goodness.
You know, everybody's so self-conscious nowadays. They're like, I don't like my voice. I don't like my nose. I don't like, you know, I mean, you can have all that shit fixed, you know?
No, I get nothing fixed. No, like I said, I like my voice, but, like, I feel like on, like, the radio or, like, when you're videotaping, especially when I'm videotaping, like, my voice just sounds... I don't know. It sounds messed up. It sounds
jacked up. Everybody's like...
It sounds so jacked up.
Everybody... But, you know, your own self can be your own worst critic, you know?
Oh, of course. Of course.
And you're just like, I don't like my voice.
Well, I mean, just because you don't like something doesn't mean you hate it. I don't hate it. It's just my personal preference.
Well, it's got...
I don't think it is good as I hear myself.
I don't know, man. I think it's a self-conscious thing. So...
But I don't care. Whatever.
Hey,
you either like me or you don't.
Yeah. Yep. And everybody loves you. That's for sure. So...
Oh, so sweet. So sweet.
Leslie be kicking it, man. That's for sure, you know.
Yeah, I've got tomorrow night, got a wine dinner tasting thing with my girls, so I'm excited about that.
Not gonna make more blankets?
No, this is at an Italian restaurant.
Oh,
real quick,
I want to go back to that subject about your voice. When she's pissed, her voice stays the same, guys.
Really?
Yeah. No. When you were yelling at me at PRI for taking all the hot water. Your voice didn't change. It got louder.
It got louder.
But it was like, who in the fuck took all the hot water? Seriously? And then I heard the stairs go tum 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 tum. I was like, oh no. Man, I tell you what. I'm butt ass naked in this big ass tub of hot water up to my neck, okay? And I felt like a little kid that I was in so much trouble.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to take a shower.
All she wanted to do was take a shower and go to bed.
Because I was dancing all friggin' night, and I was all sweaty, and I just wanted to take a shower. And I'm like, fuck, why can't I take a shower? I took a cold shower.
I ask everybody, I'm like, hey, I'm going to fill the bathtub up. And everybody's like, I'm going to bed. I guess after the after party, you went in your room. Maybe you made a phone call or you did something. Maybe you laid down. I don't know.
No. I was on the phone. So
I thought you went to sleep because we didn't hear from you. until I was neck deep in hot water in the jet tub, and then I heard the...
Yeah, because I ended up going to Tyson's and Michelle and Justin's room.
Yeah.
Where they were staying at, and I was just like, what did you do? Why are you so pissed? And all the fucking water's going.
Yeah, you got any hot water on this side of this fucking big-ass house?
No shit.
Yeah, it was funny because Kaizen had been up for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And the only thing he was running off of was energy drinks and pocket chicken.
Yes, he was.
And literally, his manager, Michelle, was like, fuck you, you're going to bed. And like, and they requested bunk beds. It was so funny because that's what they got. And she goes, get your ass up there. And he goes, I'm taking the top bunk. And she's like, I don't fucking care. And Michelle we've had Michelle on the radio before. She is the mom, okay? But she is the woman that's going to get shit done. So whatever these boys need when they're DJing, she's there to do it. She's there to deal with the club owner or fucking getting stuff ready to sign autographs, the merchandise, everything is on her back. So the next day we were all downstairs and we were eating breakfast, and she goes, I literally was going to beat him with one of the pillows because I wake up and he's not in his bed and he's gone. And I'm like, that's when he was outside talking to everybody. So now it makes sense how he got back out of bed, because you were wanting to know about the hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm like, where's all the hot water at? And it's like, motherfucker.
Yeah, and what's crazy is this house, it's a huge fucking house, right? And we know it has 2 huge hot water tanks. Probably because of that bathtub, you know?
Probably.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I ran that motherfucker until it was cold water.
Yeah. So then,
yeah.
Sucks.
Yep. Well,
anyway.
You know, everybody knows for future use, you know, I mean, don't fill up a big-ass jet. And when I mean a big-ass tub, I'm telling you, this thing was like 4 foot deep. I mean, this thing was beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what's up with that. So, you're going wine tasting?
Yeah, it's a dinner and wine tasting thing at Donatelli's tomorrow night with the girls. And then Friday night, going, I think it's some casino night somewhere for, I think one of the Chamber of Commerce or something. I'm going with my friend. And then Saturday is one of my best friend's brother's 40th birthday. So I'll be that on Saturday, and then I don't know what I'm doing Sunday.
Recuperating.
Nah, I'll do something Sunday.
Yeah. I might go snowboarding tomorrow night. You know, because they blow their own snow, you know?
Yeah.
But depending on the weather, I might get the mountain bike out and go riding Saturday.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I know people are riding the trails because I seen them this morning when I was leaving, and I'm like, damn, they're already back on the trails. But then again, on the other side of the lake, for me, it looks like springtime over there. There's no water, there's no snow. On my side, we don't get sun for shit, and it's all 4 or 5 inches of ice, you know, and snow. So.
Oh yeah, I think 3, because I get all the sun things in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I think within like, after the second time it snowed, whatever, like 3 days after that, like my whole front was cleared of snow in my backyard.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah, I remember when it was snowing, I called you and she's like breathing heavy. I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, I'm shoveling snow. And I'm like, of course I'm such a dick. I'm like, well, you can't get a man to come over and do it?
Yep, everybody was stuck.
And I could have drove over there and shoveled it for her, but then again, I couldn't get my car out with all the damn snow.
Yeah.
And then I mouthed off to her, what, you can't get a man to do it? She's like, I'm shoveling my
Nope.
side of the driveway, okay? My roommate can do her side. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
But I did the whole thing, so.
Yeah, Leslie might be small, but small things come in big packages because you ain't got to hold her back from going somewhere in the snow because she's like, what do you mean you ain't drove in the snow? I've been out in this shit. It ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I got places to be. So, yeah.
It's always fun.
So, back to this dinner and wine tasting. What do you know what's on the menu for dinner?
No. At least I don't remember. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Oh, did they give you a couple options, though?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Huh?
No. Friend asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, sure.
So, what do you taste, like white wines and red wines? And
yeah.
What do they combine? Give you like a shot glass of it, or?
I don't know. I've never been to this one. But normally they give you like wine glasses and they fill it up with different wines, the reds, the whites, the blushes. And then sometimes you get champagne, and then whatever they decide to pair it with, different types of, this one's going to be different types of, I guess, Italian dishes, and then maybe desserts. But I know my girl sent me another one that's next month, I think. And it's like wine and chocolate.
Okay.
Figure out where it's at.
See, I'm not a wine drinker. That's the reason why I ask you. And I'm sure a lot of the listeners, maybe they're not wine drinkers. Maybe they don't know. I went to one. Oh, this was years ago. And they had some of the wines I just don't like. I do like the red wines, But the food, they had smoked salmon. And I ain't never seen this before in my life. It was like smoked salmon on a cracker with an onion and strawberry.
Yeah.
And I guess you've seen that before. That's like a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't eat it because I don't eat seafood, but
you take a bite of this and you get your palate going with that. That's an interesting flavor with the fish and the strawberry and the onion. And then you sip your wine. And I gotta admit, as much as that sounds fucked up, it was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So, it's yet again something that was outside my realm. I'm used to just kicking it in the shop and having a beer with my buddies, But this, I got invited. I think it was some charity thing. But whatever it was, I never been to one. It's off my bucket list. Could I make that at home? Probably fucking not. Because I don't even know how they did this shit. But it was good,
Well, good.
Oh, me and Jimmy, we're going to have a play date. We're going to go over and get drunk and make a blanket sometime. Because he wants to steal that blanket as bad as I do. And you won't bring it back in.
Nope. Because nobody's going to take it.
That thing was so soft.
Yeah, it was. It is. Not was. It still is.
It still is
soft.
She ran around with like Linus with this blanket, and we're like, she's like, it's so warm. See, feel it. And she put it around us, and then she take it away, and we're like, oh.
Yeah. You just get a taste. Just get a little feel of my blanket. That's it.
Yeah, and she made it herself.
I know. Very, very impressed. But anyway,
guys, we're going right back in the music. This is Kicking It with your homegirl Leslie and Izzy on a Wednesday night. Wednesday, hump day.
Only on Styling Radio. We'll be back after this.